Hey guys, this is a late night Friday reading. For the first time, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Monopoly of Tarot. I think that's what it's called. Um, Talented girl that makes these. It's kaleidoscope.com, but I love it. I love these cards. So far, I just got them yesterday, so I like the energy in them. So we're gonna go ahead and use that. Again, this is a late night video for you guys. Starting Stable Avenue, Ace of Pentacles. You know, Ace of Pentacles is a foundation and success. So look at all these cards trying to come out for you. This is a general read. Like, share, and subscribe. Trying to gain my followers. Because I have something to say. These cards have something to say, and I have something to uh, relate to you for them. I'm only taking one card, and so far all of these cards are popping out. I'll take one card at a time. But yeah, Ace of Pentacles energy, foundations, and success. You see these cards keep trying to come out like that? But yeah, I'll go ahead and take several tarot cards. See how that came out. Provider of prosperity and power, King of Pentacles. So far with the Pentacles, um, we have Earth energy on the board, and the King of Pentacles is a stability, stability. It's stability. Sorry, dependable and a strong, successful person. Then you have the Death card, transformation. Card of Scorpio, fear. What are you? Starting stable, provider of prosperity and power. What are you scared of? What are you scared of? Why are you fearing with this death card being here and ending? What are you ending? A provider of emotional support and maturity, passion and desire gardens, and darkest before the dawn. That's what it is. You're scared in order for you to move forward to a different level. And that's the reason why the death card comes out. Supporter of truth and protection. So you've been a protector when it comes to how you do things in life. I don't want to cut this off, but I think I'm gonna have to because it's a glare. Um, yeah, that way you can see it better. But yeah, you've been a protector. You've been a protector this whole time for whoever you're dealing with, whether it be friends, family, as emotional or love interest or some type of relationship you have been. So you're starting a stable avenue with the Ace of Pentacles, which is a foundation, and then you have provider of prosperity and power, which is the King of Pentacles, and that is, you actually um, being stable and successful and also dependable. And so this is where this stableness comes in at. And then there's an ending. So maybe there's an ending to how, the things that you were doing beforehand, before you probably weren't stable. And now it is, you are. And there's a death card, which could be an ending or transformation and also fear in this same process. But then it makes more sense because a provider of emotional support and maturity. King of Cups energy is someone who is very a considerate, creative guide, which is the King of Cups energy. Somebody who can provide that emotional support and who is also mature enough to handle this. And that's what it seems like you've been in this process, or somebody has been this to you. So this has come to an end in regards to you changing the way you do things because you know, you've been, it seems like you probably weren't stable in the past, and now you are stable. And everything about this reading so far seems like you are the person who people rely on, but you were never able to rely on yourself. And that's why you're ending this cycle. And that's the fear that's coming in. Because again, the provider of emotional support and maturity is the King of Cups energy, and passion and desire gardens is the Ace of Wands energy. And normally in the regular tarot, the Ace of Wands is new beginning. But then there's the darkest before the dawn, which is the Ten of Swords energy, which is like hurt or defeat or deflict or affliction or tears. So again, you have been this emotional support for everyone, but you had to end that in order to be supportive for yourself, if that makes sense. So that's the reason why these cards are coming out the way they are. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull um, I'll pull from the tarot. I think this is an everyday witch. We're going to go ahead and clarify stable, starting stable avenue. You know, this so far seems like you were the provider in regards to every relationship that you've been a part of. Yeah. So you went within. So here it's the Knight of Cups coming out, and the Knight of Cups is you know, the person that goes and gives a message. So the Knight of Cups. The energy of the Knight of Cups is just like creative news, new ideas, you know, something like that. Romantic approach or invitation. So starting the stable avenue is having a romantic approach to a new situation, or some type of approach to a new situation. You know, you see the hearts here. For the cups, you see him, he has like the fool's energy, so he's on his way to give the energy of, oh, okay, I can do this. But then you have the Hermit card come out, and with the Hermit card come out, you know, it's just like, okay, you know that this is, you know, you're doing a material detachment, you know, when it comes to, you know, searching for, you know, that soulmate or that person that, you know, you're starting the stable life with. So, you know, that's where it is in regards to this. But the provider of prosperity and power with the King of Pentacles, we're going to go ahead. So, you know, either you have been this, or you're actually getting to the point to where you know, you're not going to be this for anybody but the person, you know, the love of your life. You know, you've been this for family and friends, you know, this supportive person, but you've never received this from them, you know, nothing in return, and you weren't expecting, you know, you know, all of this. You weren't expecting it. What you were expecting is someone, you know, if you needed to cry on someone's shoulder, and not just always be a supportive system for someone else, or a support system for someone else. And that's why you went within with the Hermit card and said, this is going to stop with the death card, the fear of having to step up and set boundaries, you know. And that's what that seems like to me. You're making, you know, making time for yourself, and you're setting boundaries. Yeah. Provider, power, the prosperity and power. King of Pentacles here, High Priestess here. The High Priestess is basically like someone who does different type of studies. Look at that. You're here with me listening to a tarot read, you know, and she has her tarot cards here with her crystal ball and her candle. So, you know, it's just a different spiritual way of doing things. Instead of, you know, saying, oh, okay, I'm only going to pray to God, you're going within and you're taking, you know, hot baths with essential oils, or, you know, you're trying to, you know, find different ways to heal yourself. Queen of Cups energy. So yeah, this is the fear, but the Queen of Cups is a nurturer. She's pregnant, you know, she's a pregnant lady. You know, there is a fear when ending, you're doing something that's different. There's a fear of ending that and transforming into this strong person. You're always going to be a nurturer. That's why the King of Cups energy is here and the King of Pentacles is here. But you have to start on stable ground somewhere. It's just like they say, you know, if you're in an airplane, you have to save yourself before you save anyone else. You've been giving away your energy to everyone and anyone that comes in your life, and now it's time for you to give this to yourself. So the provider of emotional support and maturity is who you are, and people are not going to be used to you not doing that. And here is the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're protecting, and you've been protecting everyone else's energy and feelings, and trying to help them be the supporter of truth and protection. That's why the Queen of Swords is here and the Seven of Wands is here. You've been being this person that everyone can lean on, but you've never been able to do this for yourself. You've always had things in shambles when it's coming to yourself. And now the passion and desire gardens with the Ace of Wands energy, you know, because if you see here, you know, the provider of emotional support, Seven of Wands energy is protection. You know, the Seven of Wands energy is protection when it comes to, you know, challenges and things like that. So you've been protecting everybody else and telling them how they should do things, but you can never do that for yourself. So you never set boundaries for yourself. And then we have the Devil card, which is some kind of, the Devil card is, card of Capricorn. It's like a temptation or obsession. It also is feeling trapped or repressed. or deceived, sometimes, tie a tie or blockage, or addiction or enslaved, feeling like you don't have another choice but to do this. But that's why passion and desire gardens, if the devil card comes out, because here is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands, is a new beginning. You're changing this energy, because look at this trickster. He has a pocket, he has money in his hand and ice cream for the little girl. And then the cat is like, no, 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 don't look at him. He's no good. Stay away from him. And look at the smirk on his face. And she's scared, and he's like, okay, but he's like offering you the things that you need. But in this situation, nobody is offering you emotional or mature support. So you have to start from the beginning. You've been the provider of prosperity and power for everyone. You'll give anyone your last, you'll do pretty much anything for anyone. And then we have the Hierophant energy with the darkest before the dawn. You're learning how to meditate. You're learning how to ground yourself. Hierophant energy is, basically you taking the lead and teaching, and going back to where the high priestess is, learning different types of beliefs and different types of traditions when it comes to, learning how to ground yourself, meditation, using candles, using crystals for healing, different types of healing energy. And that's the reason why you're here with the Hierophant, the darkest before the dawn, because you have to learn who you are as a person. Six of Pentacles energy at the bottom of the deck is, fairness and generosity and success. So once you get to this point of starting a stable avenue, you're starting over. And that's where the Death card comes in, is the fear and the transformation of doing something different. People are going to always have something to say because you're choosing to do something different. And that's fine. That's fine. That's how people are when it comes to someone changing up. They're going to be like, oh, you're brand new because you did this. And it's like, no, I'm not. I'm trying to take care of myself, because if I don't do it, you'll constantly continue to think that I'm going to take care of you. And that's whether it's in a relationship with a man, a male, female, whatever it is. You have to be able to take care of yourself first before you can go out and do anything else for anyone else. And so that's the reason why I say, when it comes to what people, what you do for people, people won't understand it when you say no. They won't understand. They'll just basically think that you're acting funny, and that's like not the case. You just need to figure out how you need to do things when it comes to you being, look, the Magician card comes out. That's the first card that pops out when I'm coming to clarify the stable avenue, starting stable, and the Knight of Cups and the Hermit. The Magician comes out because, again, you can manifest the material thing, and that's what people don't understand. And you've been doing that forever, and now it's time for you to start, taking care of yourself and not manifesting and not feeling like everything is a burden. And that's why the Ten of Wands comes out, because the provider and the prosperity and power, you're draining your energy. That's why you're going within and trying to find different ways with this High Priestess card. You're trying to find different ways to get your energy back, because you feel like it's being drained. And with the Death card and the Queen of Cups card, yeah, the Six of Swords, you're walking away from the energy of being drained. You don't want to feel drained. Right now, Don't is on by Bryson Tiller, a song from a long time ago. But, it's like, don't, you know, somebody got to step up, and it's like, okay, so now the Sun card comes out with the provider of emotional support. It's like, he says he see that you fed up. He's on a whole nother level. He only messed you over because you let him. That man didn't show you no effort. He gonna do what he can to show you he's special. So that is the type of energy that you need. And a lot of people don't understand that. When you give, you never receive, because you don't ask for nothing. Your blessings come from you giving, but you deserve better. And that's what Bryson Tiller is saying. Looking at you, I think he must be tripping. So whether this is a general read for you or someone else, stop giving yourself away to the cause of making yourself empty and your energy go down. That's just kind of that. So maybe this should be like, don't, passion gardens and desires, gardens, and then the devil card coming out, Six of Wands and the moon, unknown energy. You know, this guy, Bryson Tiller is saying, if you were mine, you would not be the same. If you were mine, you were top anything, and he's telling this person, you are worth more than what you're dealing with. That's with anything, whether it be a relationship or not. So we have the Six of Wands energy coming out, clarifying passion and desire garden for the Ace of Wands and the devil. The Six of Wands is basically you getting a message of protection, victory, or some type of achievement. So you've gotten to this point where you're your emotional support and mature enough to do this. And the unknown energy comes out to me is because you don't know where it's going to be, because that's why it's darkest before the dawn. And we're going to clarify that with and also the Hierophant card, and it's like you have to understand your worth and where you are, So two cards pop out. Let me see. Oh, look, it was three. Yeah, walking away. Oh, two. It was two cards. No, look at that. Oh, this is too many cards. But yeah, I'll go ahead and take them. Bottom of the deck is the Hangman. The Hangman energy is, basically, being in suspense or sacrificing, letting go, a situation. But you look here with the darkest before the dawn, you have to walk away from things that no longer serve you. Then we have the Nine of Cups here, and the Nine of Cups is achievement. So you're achieving things and you're not feeling heartbroken anymore with the Three of Swords energy. But then my camera is twisted. Okay, can you see? Okay, please don't fall down. Okay, so you're no longer, you're not heartbroken anymore because it's darkest before the dawn. And then the Lover's energy comes out. So once you start loving yourself, the Lover's energy is basically crossroads feelings, the beginning of a new relationship. You're starting over. There is no more Five of Wands energy where you feel like you have to, um, have a debate or be in competition with people, or be in tension. The Ace of Swords comes out. I thought once again I was going to say, but maybe that I was the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. But the Ace of Swords comes out, and that's power and ideas. So you already have there. You have the Hermit card here again. I think the Hermit card was here somewhere right here. Yeah, the Hermit card for starting a stable. Searching for um, uh, searching for something or material detachments, card of Virgo. But then you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is luck is on your side because of the fact that you figured out where you have to start from and why you were there. The power, the provider of prosperity and power is always you, but your fear and you're ending something because you know that you've always been a provider of emotional support and maturity for everyone else, but you're not getting that. So you are fearful of you walking away and starting to set boundaries for people and not knowing what they will understand or if they will like it or not. And then you're just like, you know what, whatever. That's where I'm at. And so I think these are called the Chinese, what are these called? The Chinese reading cards. So I'm going to go ahead and take one of these and pull another card because, yeah, you are, doing the things that you need to do. And when that happens, I'm going to take this card and not these. When that happens, people don't understand that and people don't like that. So the card that we have that came out is travel. So yeah, you're doing stuff, you're traveling, you're enjoying yourself. This is two cards. The boat is here, the boat is here. You see the boat here, the boat's there. And then here it is. Where did I see it? Where did I see the boat at? Where? Oh, Eight of Cups, walking away. That's the travel here. That's the travel. So you are doing what it is that you need to do. And a lot of times you have to walk away from the things that no longer serve you or that's not serving you at best. New beginnings is at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you have to walk away from those things. I'll pull a couple more cards. Don't ask me what this name of this card deck is. But I'll pull a couple. I think this is the Soul's Journey card deck. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think this, sorry, I had to move that camera. I think this is the Soul's Journey card deck. So guilt. Yeah, again, you feel guilty. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks that flow of love and happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. And so everywhere is a path. It's a path of growth. And so sometimes people don't understand that when you're giving everything balance, you got to have some type of balance. But when you're giving too much of yourself, you burn yourself out. And so that's where you were. All of these things are in regards to healing, and not actually, you know, not actually just giving everything to someone. And so that is where you are when it comes to this energy. And people don't understand that because, you're starting to become stable by setting boundaries. I'll take this one and not these. You're starting to become stable by setting boundaries, and people don't like that. Read. So yeah, reading is fundamental. Sometimes you have to read and be at peace and be able to sit there and focus on what it is that you're doing. Also, because it was just a full moon, I'll pull a full moon oracle or moonology oracle deck. I'll pull that because yeah, when you get to a point to where you're trying to heal, a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people think that, oh, she's changing up on me because she's doing it this way or she's doing it that way or she's acting funny, and it's like, no, I'm not. I'm taking care of myself. You're very close to achieving your goals. The gibbous moon. There you go. And the next one is hold your vision. Fixed moon. So yeah, hold on. No matter what and how you feel, you're ending that cycle of giving, 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 and never receiving. You're trying to receive your equal. That's the reason why Bryson Tiller's song came on Don't. Because he's saying you don't know, how you don't know your worth. He don't know your worth. He or she don't know your worth. And if it was me, I would do this, and I would cherish you. You haven't felt that at all. And so now you're just like, I need this in my life. Recognition. You need somebody to recognize who you are. You need somebody to understand who you are, because a lot of people don't understand. And that's that, and now you feel empty, you feel empty. And that is why you are changing the way you do things. You're starting stable. You're starting off stable, stability. That's what you need. You're the provider of prosperity and power, and also you're the provider of emotional support and maturity and passion and desire. But who is that to you? Who does that for you? Are you just doing that for yourself or whatever? Or I know it makes you happy, and it fills a void of something that you haven't had. But that is where you have to find that will come to you as long as you manifest it the right way. Now this, and yes, I am just pulling several oracles. This is from, I think it's the um, True Love reading cards. I think that's what this is. I'll go ahead and pull this because, maybe you're looking for your significant other, and maybe that's the reason why you are at this point, like you've dealt with people that has not been your significant other or that has not lasted. And you're just like, what, looking back and reflecting on what it is that you've done wrong in the past and why it is that you feel like you're getting these type of people. They're emotionally draining, never emotionally supportive. And so we have a divine masculine, like I said, and creativity. You are very creative. It says that with the kings that are around here and, on this board, but you're very creative. And this is the divine masculine that you're looking for. So whether it be divine and forgiveness. So yeah, I think that came on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, oh, and manifestation came out. Look at that. I didn't even see that card. Yeah, the manifestation card came out. I wonder when that came out. But yeah, so you're manifesting. And this says that here, you're going within. Look at the hermit card. Same energy, right? High priestess, eyes closed, manifesting. Look at that. Excuse me. Look at that. Everybody is meditating and manifesting. And then I think I've seen it somewhere else too. Where did I see it? But everybody is doing the same thing. You are providing and figuring out what it takes in order for you to get to this point. And there you have it. Boom. Once you get to that point, you will, oh, right here, boom. That's how I knew I seen it somewhere else. Everybody is manifesting. Everybody is focusing on the things that will help them grow. Look at her. You see her face? Look at hers. Look at them. They're all manifesting. They're learning different ways in order to ground themselves. So that should tell you what it is. You need to know what your worth is, and you need to make people, not necessarily make them, because if they don't do it, then you know what? It's just time for you to move on. And that's where these cards are here. Sorry, I have a bad thing about shuffling while I'm finishing up and cleaning up. But hold on one second. You have all these competition cards, but the moving on part right here, sorry, these cards are thick. All of these are unknown, but watch these. Where is it at? The messages, I don't know where it's at. But anyway, here, these three cards are moving on. Look at them. Everybody is going down a path. Everybody is, she's in the water. She's walking down the path. She's walking away. Moon card is unknown. So that just lets you know that you have to be able to move on in order to get through this. You have to be able to look at things a different way, because all of these other cards, these fighting cards, and being in competition, look at this. Your swords are always up, because you don't know, what somebody else is. They hurt. They hurt, they hurt. There's only, but it tells you here, this is you grounding yourself with the Hermit card. Look at all these people here. You're fighting these people. You have to fight this person off from leading you down the wrong path, or giving you the wrong type of energy. This is saying that you're powerful enough to do it, but this is a competition that you're in that causes this energy, and so that's the reason why I say that you need to support yourself, be emotionally supportive for yourself and not for anyone else. This is how you should be sitting when it comes to anything, with your cups, your hands crossed, and you actually going and doing something when it comes to you, and not feeling this energy. This energy is not the energy that you want to feel when it comes to how, dealing with everyday life. So again, being a provider of emotional support and starting a stable avenue is where you need to be, but you have to end some things. This card is always scary when it comes out, but that it's a new beginning or an ending or some type of transformation. You have always been the provider of prosperity and power. You have always been you have always been a provider of emotional support and maturity. And now here it is, you're starting a stable avenue, and it's scary to you. This has always been this card that's scary to everyone, but it doesn't mean that. It means that you have to stop something ahead of time, and you have to understand that you feel guilty, but you have to forgive and know that happiness is bright. Darkest before the dawn, So the happiness is darkest before the dawn, and then you'll be on passion and desire gardens, if that makes sense. So that is where you are. Happiness comes, but you will eventually start to travel. You see? But this is traveling with two people instead of one. This is traveling as a family. So that is where you are. And that's why this divine masculine card came out, which I won't be able to find, of course, because I'm looking for it. Where was it at? Well, I don't know where it is, but anyway, that's the reason why the divine masculine card came out, because you are searching in order to heal yourself, and that's when the universe will send someone in your way, because the fact that they know that you're mentally and physically ready to give your all to someone. You're this nurturer. You're this nurturer who will take care of this family, but you keep dealing with the type of people that's just running in to deliver you messages and then come in and taking it away. They run in and then they take it away. They run in and they take it away. And so how can you be this pregnant woman having this, island behind her, behind her if she's dealing with somebody walking in and out of her life, because she's always been, you know, the provider of emotional support and provider of prosperity and power, So this is where this is, you're always going to have someone walking in and out like this, because they know that when they call, you're going to be there, but you're tired of that. So you're tired of it. And that's why that's ending. That's why it's ending. This person has to, you have to set boundaries with this person or these people. Where's the people at? Sorry. You have to set boundaries with this person or this people, or this will continue to happen. This will continue to happen. This will continue to happen when it comes to you having to go around and do certain things, and you won't have this lovers thing. It'll always be a third party. It'll always be a third party. You'll always be a part of a third party if you don't set any boundaries. And so that's why you're starting a stable avenue. That's why you're starting this, because you're tired of the going back and forth. You're tired of having to walk away and tired of the unknown energy. You're tired of it. So if that makes sense to you, this is Jacquees is the one. Um, you. I'd rather deal with you and your bull. I'd rather deal with you and all your bull, because this person, this energy, but at the same time, why do you keep having to deal with the same thing? So now you're setting the boundaries, and yeah, they won't like it. Someone's not going to like it. So, that's just the way it goes. But you're basically going to be there for that person when they get it together, or those people when they get it together. So this was a general read for Friday night. I'd rather deal with you, but sometimes you have to walk away. All right. Peace and blessings.